All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Business Blast podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. Today, I have Justin Levine with us. He's the owner of California Fitness Academy, public speaker, author of Limitless, a man's 300-mile run to prove anything is possible, runner, family man, and Justin promotes living life to the fullest and spreading optimism to others. So welcome to the show, man.
Thanks for having me, Tyler. Appreciate it.
Of course, man. So, Justin, the first one we ask on this show is, what is the best story from your life that has an underlying valuable message?
Oh, man, just one. I think the word determination is coming to my head. I went through my life as not always the biggest guy on the field or the court. I'm a small guy. I'm 5'5", 140 pounds, soaking wet. I was able to figure out a belief system in myself and said, hey, why not? Why can't I go achieve certain goals? So earlier in my life, I started figuring out that determination was something that I used as a strength and believing in myself. And whether it was playing soccer, being the smallest guy in the field, but also one of the hardest workers. And then my soccer ability, my ability to kick a ball led me to kicking footballs. And I went on and had a full ride scholarship to kick at New Mexico Highlands University. And ever since then, just that word determination is something that is instilled within me. And I use it to this day with my business, with my endurance performance, my being a husband, being a father. Like, that word determination is just something that I hold with me each and every day. So it's just, I look back at my life and when I was a place kicker and definitely playing on a football team was the smallest guy on the court and the smallest guy in the field, but that didn't faze me. It was about an attitude. It was about a mindset. It was about believing in oneself, and many things become possible from that mantra.
Mm. And then what is the most valuable piece of information we should know that's within your expertise or industry?
I'm a fitness guy. I believe movement and fitness should be a part of one's life. I'm also a realist. I don't think it has to be everything in one's life. So it's a matter of finding the right dosage that works for the individual's life. That could be 20-minute walks daily with maybe a salad a day. That's their fitness lifestyle. Or it could be an extreme obsessive lifestyle of taking it to becoming a world champion triathlete, where they've invested and committed to the lifestyle of what it takes to produce that. But I'm just an advocate of doing what it takes to add the right amount of dose of fitness and movement in one's life, because it'll just help in every other area of life as well.
Yeah, man, I couldn't agree more. I was talking to a friend about this the other day, where like I go for a walk every morning. It's a pretty long one, and like I notice if I ever miss it, the days that I miss the walk, I feel a lot different. Like I do not perform as well. My focus is not as good. So just even like just a walk every morning has been a game changer for me. So movement is what I'm getting to, has been really the game changer for me. So the next one I got for you is, what is your best piece of overall business advice? So not necessarily industry specific.
Be persistent. Be persistent. There's nothing that replaces the persistence of the day-to-day action of growing a business, building a business, keeping your business at a high level. You know, I'm in the trenches with that. Don't get me wrong, but it's not for the weak-hearted that's going to give up when minor things come into the path and the journey. It's moving through some of that stuff and then continuing to be persistent with the day-to-day just action steps that are needed to keep the business rolling. Because it's especially a small business like I have a brick and mortar, and it's not just an online empire that makes money in my sleep necessarily. I have to be hands-on. I have a growing team that all need my leadership and direction and management. And so without the word persistence in the day-to-day, then it quickly can go the other direction.
And then if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would that be?
Invest money earlier in age. Start thinking about how you can get the money to work for you, not just trade time for that paper. Early in life, how can I make better decisions financially to not spend maybe on the glitz and the glamour of something versus putting it away and allowing that money to work for you at an earlier age would be the biggest piece of advice.
And then kind of going down a little bit of a different path. In your opinion, what is the key to happiness?
Positive mindset. Having a positive mindset no matter what you're going through. We all have circumstances in our life. We're all going to surface just tragic experiences and situations, and keeping a positive state of mindset and just really help you work through those things, become stronger through those things. And, in the end, it's about being grateful too. And that's part of kind of the process of keeping an optimistic approach of life, is counting your blessings, in the morning, at night, no matter how the day is about to go and no matter how the day went, there's always something positive to look at. And that just really helps me keep a consistent state of mind to continuing to push and pursue the goals that I want to achieve.
And then what is the best book that you've read, and what was the number one thing you learned from that?
Leader Who Had No Title by Robin Sharma. I've reread that book numerous of times, and it basically has taught me that no matter what profession you have or what job you have or what status you have within the company, you go above and beyond. You come into work with a smile, with a positive mindset. You go above and beyond the call of duty. You're looking for ways to, work at a high level. And it doesn't matter if you're the person cleaning the toilets or you're the CEO of the company. It's having that humble mindset and attitude to go about your job with everything that you have. And I just love the book. And it's a simple read because it's a little story about this young man who just returned from the military, and now he's embarking on life, and it's a struggle, and he's making excuses, but then he has these mentors and these people in his life that he comes into contact with and learns valuable lessons in life. And it's an amazing story to read about.
And then what is your favorite quote and why?
Favorite quote is from Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. He's a famous leadership and success coach, and his is learn to work harder on yourself than you do your job. Learn to work harder.
Yeah, I like that.
On yourself than you do your job. Then it continues. I mean, that's the simple quote, but it continues. When you work just on your job, you can make a living. When you work on yourself, you can make a fortune.
Yeah, man.
Love that quote.
I love that too. That's awesome. So thank you so much for coming on. The last one I have for you before we let you go is, where can our audience best find you online?
Instagram is always a good place. Justin Levine 03 is my tag there. And then, of course, Facebook, just under Justin Levine, is good places to get right in touch with me, private message or direct message. My website is jlevision, JLEvision.com, and that's where you can find a little bit more about my professional speaking and my other things going on.
Perfect. Thank you again, man.
Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate it.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.